In 1804, Napoleon Bonaparte became the first emperor of France and one of the most powerful leaders in history. Upon his coronation, Napoleon assumed all the powers of government, establishing a hereditary dynasty that lasted nearly 2 decades. By 1804, Napoleon had risen to the top ranks of both French nobility and public life. Napoleon had been experienced military strategist, successful diplomat, and astute politician. His French Revolution reforms helped build the centralized state which he later controlled. His reforms reconciled the revolutionary ideals of liberty and equality with the royal absolutism of the Ancien regime. In the early 1800s, Napoleon presented himself as a champion of the French people against foreign powers. His popularity amongst the people helped him gain widespread support for his ambition as a possible leader of France. As the French Wars of Revolution progressed into the Napoleonic Wars, Napoleon's successes emboldened his political savvy. He proclaimed a new constitution which greatly increased his power in France and increased public support for himself. In 1802, he further consolidated his own power by dissolving the government and becoming a consul for life. Later that year, Napoleon gained some of the ruling powers of a monarch and was declared first consul of the French Republic. He also began to centralize the power of the monarchy by making himself commander-in-chief of the armed forces. In 1804, the Senate of the French Republic declared Napoleon emperor, making him King of Italy and King of the Netherlands. This gave rise to the French Empire, which Napoleon declared to be the greatest of ages. He established a hereditary dynasty and took full control of the French government. With his victory in the Battle of Austerlitz, he became the greatest military leader of his time. Napoleon also further cemented his power by marrying Josephine, an influential member of French society. Shortly after, he was crowned Emperor of France, King of Italy, and King of the Netherlands. Despite his arbitrary power, Napoleon continued to focus on reforms to centralize the government. He abolished serfdom, reformed the justice system, and reorganized the tax system. Napoleon also established a new educational system, and reorganized the military. His reforms made a huge impact on French society and set up the foundations of the modern French state. In addition to his military and political prowess, Napoleon was also a great reformer. He abolished the monarchy and declared the legal equality of all citizens, as well as introduced a more centralized government.